The Cowboy G-Men, hard-riding, fast-shooting government Secret Service men of the Old West, working undercover on dangerous special assignments, courageous, resourceful fighters for law and order. The Cowboy G-Men in Chippewa Indians, starring Russell Hayden as Pat Gallagher and Jackie Coogan as Stoney Crockett. Here in northern Wisconsin dwell the people of the peacemaker and giver of corn, the legendary hero, Hiawatha. For 300 years, this has been the home of the Chippewa, a peaceful tribe of fishermen, hunters, and farmers. In 1880, green gold was discovered in Wisconsin, timber. Some of the most valuable stands were at Lac du Flambeau on the Chippewa lands. The crisis came in 1886 when lumber operators attempted to force the Chippewa from their lands. Government agents Pat Gallagher and Stoney Crockett were placed on special assignment to the Commissioner of Indian Affairs and sent to Lac du Flambeau.
Anybody home? Is the squaw of the house in?
Stoney, getting in some target practice?
No, an Indian grabbed me when I looked in that teepee.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
Well, let's investigate.
After you.
Stoney, there's no one in there.
It's funny, isn't it? You know that Indian might have scalped me?
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
What are you doing here, Pat? The wire I got said to meet you at the Indian agency at Lac du Flambeau.
Yeah, I know. I went there. The agency's boarded up, and the agents disappeared. And every TP I visited is as empty as this one.
What do you think it means?
Well, I think the Chippewas are getting ready to move across the Mississippi, like the other Wisconsin tribes.
And we got here just in time.
Yeah. You bring the documents?
Oh, yeah, I got them right here.
Oh, good. You keep them.
All right. How do you want to play this?
Well, I think we'll tell everybody we're here to check on the lumber footage. We won't expose the document until the right time.
Undercover, huh?
I think it's easier, don't you?
Sure.
Okay. Lac du Flambeau was founded by the French fur traders about 1634. They named it after the flaming birch bark torches carried by the Indians. Now it seemed deserted, not a soul in sight. Yeah, that door wasn't open when I was in town before.
No?
Let's have a look. It was a pretty crude little school, but it was a big step forward for the Indian children. Apparently it was closed along with everything else in town.
Hey, Pat. Cute, isn't it? Why?
Put that down.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, would you explain? Why are you here?
My name's Gallagher, miss, and
I'm Crockett.
we saw the door open, so we just walked in.
Are you the schoolmarm, ma'am?
I was, but our school is closed, and we've just opened it.
Oh, you know, I never had a pretty schoolmarm like that.
What's your name, miss?
I was named for Hiawatha's mother, Winona.
Winona. That's a pretty name. You belong to the Chippewa tribe, then. And maybe you can tell us what's going on. The schoolhouse closed and the Indian agents disappeared.
Our people are forced to sell their lands. They're moving across the Mississippi. By the new moon, the Chippewa will be gone.
Oh, you don't want to do that. By then...
The Chippewas have always lived here. Why do they want to leave?
We do not want to leave. They tell us after the new moon, only white men can own land here. We asked the governor for help, but he told us Indians were a government matter.
Then the Chippewas are selling their lands.
Before they take them from us. Even our little school. It's the first we ever had.
Well, that's a shame.
Yes, it is. Look, Winona, the government doesn't want to take your land away from you. They want to help you people. That's why they sent us.
You are sent by the government.
Sure are, ma'am.
We were warned you would come. But we have a few more days. Until then, get out! Get out of my school! Get out!
Stoney and I covered the country. We learned someone was anxious to get the Chippewa off of their lands by the first of the month. The Indians had been tipped off that we were from the government, and no one would talk to us. Finally, we found ourselves in the office of the Bartlett Lumber Company, talking to the biggest timber operator in the state, Oliver Bartlett.
Yes, I'd like to get the Chippewa timber concession. Who wouldn't? Some of the best stands of pine in Wisconsin.
How long have you been trying to get this timber, Mr. Bartlett?
Well, ever since I heard the Indians wanted to move out west, I made them a good cash offer, but they turned it down.
Then you've given up the idea?
No, not quite. A half-breed hunter and guide by the name of Tom Careful came in to see me about a week ago. Said he could persuade the Chippewa to take my offer. So, naturally, I told him to go ahead.
Well, why should they sell to him and not to you?
Well, maybe because he has Indian blood in him, understands them better. If he can get that timber for me, I don't care what he does to get it.
Maybe you should, Mr. Bartlett. The Indians have lived in these forests a long time. It's their home. They don't want to leave. There's something more important than just cutting lumber.
I know, but it's just good business for me.
Is it for anybody else?
Where can we find this half-breed Tom Careful?
He lives in a little cabin between here and the Indian village. But I'm afraid you'll find him pretty close-mouthed.
Maybe we can teach him the sign language, eh, Stoney?
Goodbye, Mr. Bartlett.
Goodbye.
Good day, sir.
Goodbye, boys.
Now, there's a real humanitarian.
Yeah. Funny thing, Stoney.
What?
Ever since we got into town, I've had a feeling we're being watched.
By the Indians?
By somebody. You know, I've had this feeling before, and it's never failed.
Yeah.
Someplace out there, there's eyes watching us.
Well, if the Indians saw us talking with Bartlett, they're sure to be against us.
Yeah. Say, I still think that Indian girl would help us if she could. Why don't you ride back into town and have a talk with her?
That's a pretty good idea, because she's awful pretty.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
Where'll I see you?
Well, I'm going to look up this Tom Careful. I'll meet you back at the TP later.
Right.
You're one of them government men.
Might be. I'd like to talk to you. Ask you a few questions about the Chippewas.
I got just one thing to say to you. Get out of here. Now.
But I don't think you understand.
It's you don't understand. I said get. And get fast.
Or what?
Or this.
Like I said, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Like what?
What makes you think the Indians would sell to you after they turned Bartlett down?
Because I know him better. I'm half Chippewa myself.
That's no good. Keep talking.
I just reminded them that they have to be off land by new moon.
If they don't sell by then, they get nothing.
And they believed you?
Sure.
What made you think they'd sell the land to you?
Because of Noco and
Who's Noco Win?
medicine man. He'd tell people to wait. That Great Spirit will save their homes. So, they wait. Cross big waters.
Where can I find this medicine man?
His teepee on way to Chippewa village.
That's better. Thanks for the information.
Hey, Stoney!
Hi, Tony.
Get anything out of Careful?
After a little persuasion.
Oh, you mean Careful got careless?
How about you?
Well, the girl was gone and the school is all locked up.
We've got to find this medicine man. I understand he's got a lot of influence with the tribe.
Just so he doesn't influence them to go on the warpath.
You know, Stoney, I've got that feeling again.
You mean about somebody watching us?
Yeah. Listen.
Hey, Pat,
Yeah?
this place gives me the willies.
Don't tell me you're superstitious. Well, nobody in there.
No, nobody but the evil spirits. What are we going to do about him?
Nothing.
What do you mean, after tailing him so long?
He just wanted to be sure that we were on his side.
Oh, nice to know that. Just took a few years off my life worrying about him. What's he saying, Pat?
He says his people have defied the Great Spirit. They moved to new lands across the great waters.
That means they're selling out, huh?
Looks that way. His people have deserted the prayers and remedies of their ancestors. They've drank the white man's cure and fallen down.
They drank the white man's curse, or I'm a Potawatomi's uncle. Ask him about this.
He says the man with the bottles is still around.
I knew Zerbo'd do most anything for a silver cartwheel, but I never figured he'd sell to the Indians.
Well, he must be still around, Stoney. You better pick him up and we'll have the Indians identify him.
You know, I've been wanting to put him in jail for a long time, but now that I'm actually going to do it...
Yeah, I know. You hate to do it, don't you?
Yeah, guess you got to take the good and the bad.
I went to the deserted Chippewa village and found no one. Now the drums began, and I tried to follow them. But they seemed to be coming from all directions. No matter where I went, I couldn't shake the sensation of being followed. Now I was sure of it. I'd caught a glimpse of him. So it's you that's been followed.
Let me go! Let me go!
If you promise not to bite. All right, what's the idea?
Have you not heard the drums calling our people across the big waters?
So that's why the Indian village is empty. What's the matter?
The ring.
Oh, that. A Shawnee chief gave it to me when he made me a blood brother. I'm 1/4 Shawnee, you know.
The Shawnee are of our blood.
Yes, I know. The Shawnees and the Chippewas all descend from the Algonquins.
The ring symbol is like ours. How can you be false to your blood and the symbol?
I'm not, believe me. I want to help your people. You've got to trust me.
I want to trust you.
You can.
You know, we're in a sacred place here. glade of hidden rock.
The glade of hidden rock?
It is written that when a man and a maiden enter here with hatred in their hearts, they will be doomed forever to loneliness.
I checked my hatred outside.
Mine, too, has vanished. The magic of the glade.
You know, you're the prettiest Indian princess I ever saw.
I must go. It is getting late.
Wait. I'll see you tomorrow at the schoolhouse. Would you wear this to prove that I'm friendly?
All right, I don't want any more trouble. Talk up. Now, look. Look, just talk up and loud and clear.
But I tell you, sir, I didn't sell firewater to the Indians. Zerbo is not firewater. It is a perfectly useless or a harmless mixture if used externally.
Yeah, but the only trouble is the Indians can't read the label.
Even internally, sir, the formula is merely peppermint leaves, licorice.
And alcohol.
Oh, no, sir. Merely a little swamp oil. I'll show you the ingredients. They're in my pack. May I go, sir?
Yeah. I wonder if that stuff really is harmless.
What happened? What happened? Oh, you are so right, sir. Technically, it is firewater. Oh.
Leave that alone. That's one way they'll track us. Put it down.
Sure burned that bald spot, didn't you? Oh, what a sight. Hey, that's Pat's horse. Whoa, Zipper, old boy. Something must have happened to Pat.
Well, gee, I sure hope you find him.
Oh, don't worry. Zipper will take me right to him. Oh, by the way, what size shoe do you wear?
A size 7, sir.
Let me see that here. Just a minute. Thank you very much.
What are you doing there? What are you
Oh,
doing?
nothing. I just want to see that you're very comfortable. Give me this one down here. There you are. Now, don't go away, kid, and watch out for the Indians.
Indians? But, Stoney, you can't do this to me. Don't fliffle flop.
Hey, Pat, you gonna be all right?
Hi, Stoney.
What happened to you?
I was ambushed by a couple of Indians.
After all these years.
Yeah, I guess they were after the documents.
You know, it's a good thing you gave them back to me.
Sure is. We gotta post those by Wednesday. Let's head back to that teepee.
All right. Feel all right?
Yeah, I'll make it.
Come on, take it easy.
Thanks, partner.
You're sure they're here to cheat us?
Yes. Unless we can stop them from posting those documents.
Once it's posted, the Chippewas will lose their homes, and they won't get a cent for them either.
But if you can only get that document, Mr. Bartlett will pay your people a fair price.
How could anyone be so low? Just today.
When will you see him again?
He's coming here in the morning.
Very well. You know what to do.
We'll leave the how up to you.
Early the next morning, the last day of the month, we took Zerbo and rode into Lac de Flambeau, where I was supposed to meet Winona. Give me those documents, Stoney. I might want to show them to Winona.
What are you trying to do, be teacher's pet?
Good morning. Oh, so that's the way it is. At least you're still wearing my ring.
You said yesterday you came to help us.
That's right.
How?
Well, I can't tell you just now, but
I see.
good. Then you do understand. Will you come with us to the Indian village now?
In a moment. Oh,
Here, I get it.
Not again.
Yeah,
Who was it, the little Indian girl?
must have.
Oh.
Stoney, the documents. They're gone.
Well, I guess our little Pocahontas has soured on us. Zerbo saw her going out the back door heading for Bartlett's.
Bartlett's?
Yeah.
Maybe we can overtake her.
Yeah.
But, sir, you promised me a chance to prove my innocence.
Yeah, well, get yourself a character witness.
I know a good character witness, but I can't get him for 90 days.
What's he doing?
90 days.
Oh, get the medicine man. Meet us at Bartlett's. Come on, Pat.
Got the documents? Thank you. Yeah, I was right. We'd never have gotten those timberlands without this.
what do you mean?
This makes Lac de Flambeau a Chippewa reservation as of tomorrow.
But only if the Chippewa are living there. They're pulling out tonight.
But you said...
We told you a little white lie, but you'll be well rewarded for what you've done.
No, I will tell my people. You will never get our lands.
Oh, looks like we'll have to get rid of her as well as this. And I think I know how to do it. All our troubles go up in smoke. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Pat, that place is on fire.
It's the government men.
We're lost in here.
We gotta make a break for it. Now!
All right, where's those documents? Where's the girl?
Hey, Pat! Look!
Keep your eye on him.
Hey, drop it, you! You careful. Move over here. Pat! Don't you make a move. Government wants you for fraud and attempted murder.
They lied. They said you were our enemy.
I understand.
They did not destroy the documents. Pat, do you mind?
Mind?
In 1887, by terms of the General Allotment Act, the United States Congress created the Chippewa Indian Reserve at Lac du Flambeau. To this day, the people of Hiawatha live peacefully on the shores of their Wisconsin lakes,